The studio was buzzing, bright lights shone down on the set of The View. The audience was excited, clapping and cheering as the show began. Olivia Wilde, a famous actress, was a guest today. She was there to talk about her new movie, but everyone could feel something big was about to happen. Joy Behar, one of the hosts, had a sharp look in her eyes. Whoopi Goldberg, another host, sat calmly, ready to keep things under control. The other hosts, Sunny and Sarah, watched closely. The air felt tense like a storm was coming. Joy leaned forward, her smile tight. "Olivia, let's be real," she said, her voice loud and bold. "Your new movie looks great, but come on, you've been in the spotlight forever. You know how this works. The media loves to dig into your life. Don't act like you're surprised when they talk about your personal stuff." The audience went quiet. Olivia sat still, her hands folded neatly on the table, her eyes locked onto Joy's. She didn't look mad, but she wasn't smiling either. "Joy," she said, her voice calm but firm, "nobody asked to have their life picked apart. I'm here to talk about my work, not to be a punching bag for clicks." The crowd let out a few gasps. Some people clapped softly. Joy raised an eyebrow, not backing down. "Oh, come on, Olivia," she said, waving her hand. "You're a star. You signed up for this to gossip, the headlines. It's part of the deal. You can't play the victim now." Olivia didn't flinch. She leaned forward just a bit, her voice steady. "I didn't sign up to be disrespected, Joy. Nobody does not by strangers, and definitely not by women who should know better." The room went dead silent. You could almost hear the audience breathing. Joy's smile faded. Her fingers tapped the desk a little too hard. Whoopi's eyes widened, and she muttered something under her breath. The other hosts shifted in their seats, unsure what to say. Olivia kept going, her voice soft but strong. "Every time a woman tears another woman down on TV hurts all of us. You can be funny, you can be tough, but when you do it without caring how it feels, that's not strength, that's weakness." The audience exploded. People clapped, cheered, and some even stood up. The energy in the room was electric. Joy's face turned red. She shook her head, tried to laugh it off. "Oh, please," she snapped. "Don't act like you're some kind of hero. You played the media game too. You know how it works." Olivia didn't blink. "Maybe I have," she said, "but I'm done pretending it's okay. Nobody should have to smile while they're being torn apart for entertainment." The crowd roared again. Phones were out recording every second. Joy's jaw tightened. She forced a smile, but it didn't look real. "I built my career saying what I think," she said, her voice sharp. "If that makes people uncomfortable, good. That's my job." Olivia leaned closer, her voice low and clear. "Maybe your job should be making people think, Joy, not just making them uncomfortable." The room lost it. Applause, cheers, and shouts filled the air. People were on their feet, clapping for her. Olivia. Joy looked stunned, her eyes wide for a moment. Whoopi jumped in, raising her hands. Okay, ladies," she said, her voice loud. "Let's take a breath. This isn't a wrestling match." But the audience was hooked. The energy was wild, like nothing the show had seen before. Joy exhaled, sharply staring at Olivia. "You're good, Olivia," she said, her tone cold. "You came here with a plan, and congrats, you got your big moment." Olivia didn't move. Her voice was calm, almost gentle. "Is standing up for myself is a plan, Joy. Then I hope every woman watching today makes one." That was at the line that broke the room. The audience jumped up, clapping, cheering, and shouting Olivia's name. It wasn't just an interview anymore. It was a moment. Joy sat back speechless. For once, Whoopi called for a break, her face a mix of shock and amusement. The music played, and the cameras pulled back. Olivia sat calmly, her eyes soft but proud. The red light on the camera went off. The studio buzzed with whispers as the crew moved around. Joy stared at the table, her lips tight. Olivia leaned toward her, just enough for Joy to hear. "I didn't come here for a big moment, Joy," she said quietly. "I came here for honesty." Then she sat back, unbothered. The audience kept clapping even after the show cut to commercial. When The View came back for its final segment, Whoopi tried to lighten the mood. "Well, that's live TV for you," she said, chuckling. "Never a dull moment on this show." The audience laughed, but it was nervous. Everyone knew they'd just seen something huge. As the final credits rolled, Olivia stood up, thanked the crew, and gave Joy a small nod. Joy barely nodded back. The air between them was heavy, like a storm that hadn't passed Whoopi's side. As the cameras stopped, "That's going to blow up online," she muttered. And she was right. Within an hour, clips of the moment were everywhere. Social media lit up like a wildfire. One clip, Olivia saying you can be funny without being cruel, went viral. It had millions of views in minutes. Another clip showed Joy's tight-lipped reaction, her forced smile. People couldn't stop watching on Twitter. Hashtags exploded. Olivia Wilde on The View, Team Olivia, Team Joy. TikTok was even louder. Users slowed down the clips, zoomed in on Olivia's calm stare, and replayed Joy's every frown. Some called Olivia a master of staying cool. Others said she overreacted. But everyone was talking about it. By that evening, news headlines were everywhere. Olivia Wilde shuts down Joy Behar on The View. The View erupts in heated clash. Olivia Wilde's calm power stuns America TV anchors. replayed the moment radio hosts argued about it, late-night comedians made jokes. But under the laugh, something bigger was happening, something real. That night, Olivia posted on Instagram, no selfie, no fancy photo. Just a black background with white text. If honesty makes people uncomfortable, maybe that's where the truth starts. Her caption was simple, grateful for the women who speak up. The post blew up, 1 million likes in under an hour. Fans, celebrities, and everyday people flooded the comments with support. Florence Pugh, Emma Thompson, and Reese Witherspoon liked it. Women shared it, calling Olivia brave. The next morning, Joy addressed on The View. She sat at the table smirking like it was no big deal. We had a lively talk yesterday. She said, no hard feelings. It's live TV. I respect Olivia, even if she doesn't always respect me. The audience laughed, but it felt awkward. Whoopi smiled, but stayed quiet. Sonny looked at her notes, avoiding eye contact. That clip, Joy's half-hearted response, sparked more debate online. Some said she was dodging, others said she had a right to her style. But the story had already changed. Olivia's calm strength was the focus. Now talk shows, morning news, and online creators started asking big questions. How far is too far in interviews? When does spicy become cruel? Olivia's moment wasn't just a clash. It was a wake-up call. By the end of the week, Olivia went on a podcast to talk about her voice was steady, thoughtful. I didn't want to embarrass anyone, she said, but I wasn't going to let myself be attacked for fun. There's a difference between talking and being mean. We've mixed those up for too long. The host asked, do you regret how it went down? Olivia smiled. Not for a second. That clip hit 5 million views in a day. Joy kept hosting The View, but that one moment became legendary for many. It was a day a guest broke the rules of daytime TV. Olivia didn't just promote her movie, she started a conversation. The debate spread. Social media, living rooms, coffee shops. People talk about how women treat each other on TV. It wasn't about Olivia versus Joy anymore. It was about respect, empathy, and where to draw the line. As the buzz slowed down, Olivia posted again, this time a photo of her walking out of the studio, sunlight on her face. The caption was 3 words, still standing tall. The world saw her stand her ground. They saw her strength, and the conversation she started kept going long after the cameras stopped rolling. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated. Subscribe for more powerful video.